I've locked the keys. But one of the reasons that we bring this along is for when we're taking vines off of trees. This allows me to get underneath the vine without damaging the tree. It's better than any other tool that I've seen people use. So now when I go to cut, this is off the tree. This process we do often, or rather this stewardship practice, we do often with men and women recovering from addiction because of the correlation between how vines entangle trees is similar to the way that drugs and addiction entangle us. And so what we're doing here is just called a window cut, right? And it's literally, let me do it this way, cutting a window into the vine. Now, I would have to do this all the way around the tree in order to get the effect, but what we're doing is essentially separating the vine from the root. Everything above here will die off within a few months to a year because it's no longer getting the nourishment that it needs. Some of these have hairs and tentacles that attach to the tree that try to extract some of that nutrients. And so with those, just like when we're about to cut them off, we just pull them away from the bark. And that allows those fibers to be separated so it can't continue to feed off of the host. This is what we do with addiction. You have to find a way to cut it off from its root. Yield Camp doesn't tell you the root. You got to go to your mental health provider for that, right? Your friend, if you trust someone, because you need someone to talk to. You can't do it by yourself. But preferably, psychologist, counselor, therapist, someone along those lines. They'll help you put together a plan of attack. They'll let you know metaphorically what the root of the addiction is. That's what you guys find out together. What Yield Camp sees is doing this environmental conservation, whatever the root is, whatever it is, you have to cut. You don't notice I didn't cut the whole tree. I didn't cut the whole vine. Like, that's not necessary to sever the connection. So sometimes we get busy about getting rid of everything, right? That's holding us back. When often all we have to do is find out, what is it attached to? Is it grief? Is it trauma? Is it anger? Is it fear? Separate that thing from the root. I can't tell you how to do that on this video. Book me and I'll show you. But that's why we do this environmental conservation work. That's why we do the environmental stewardship.